why I'm doing this actually. I never planned to do a face reveal ever, but I don't know, I suddenly feel the urge to show the face behind the cards. So here I am at 10:41 p.m. in my nightgown doing a pick a card reading. So let me put on some music. There. Alright, so now that you are finally seeing the face behind the cards, today we are going to have a short pick a card reading. And today's pick a card is going to be about your future self. So we are going to channel your future self and how they are feeling right now, like in the alternate timeline in the future. So I got this idea for this pick a card reading from this game, and the game when you have to choose like your birth date from 1 to 10 or 20 to 31st, and then you choose the first letter of your name, and then you choose the month, your birth month, and then you got a sentence, full sentence based on what you choose. So so I played that game, and the sentence that I got was I need to channel my future self to know what they are actually feeling. So that's what I got, and that gave me this the idea for this pick a card reading. So let's ask what your future self is actually feeling right now. Okay, so we have three options here. Oh my god. So this is for pile number 1. Can you see that? Pile number 1 is Jack o' Lantern. This is for pile number 2. And this one is for pile number 3. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so choose your pile, and let's start with pile number 1. Ask what their future self is currently feeling right now. So God, Source Universe, angels, archangels, and spirit guides of those who choose pile number 1, or those who choose pile number 1, what their future self is actually feeling right now. What their future self is actually feeling right now for pile number 1. So maybe your future self will feel more like your actual real self. So for pile number 1, spirit guys, for pile number 1, what their future self is actually feeling right now. For those who choose pile number 1, what their future self is actually feeling right now. Okay, so we have travel. So your future self will surely travel a lot, And if you can see here, there is a star. So your future self will physically do a lot of traveling, and they will follow their heart. So either this is a relocation, or you will get a job that requires a lot of traveling, but you will surely enjoy it all. And this picture looks very serene, so I think in the future your future self will feel very free and very feel very at peace with themselves, and feel like they are, I'm hearing the word expansive, so they will feel like their world, their yeah, they will feel like their world expand. And at the bottom of the deck we have trust. Can you see that? And this card has the same feeling of freedom. If you look at the wings on her back, so your future self will feel so divinely guided, will feel so free. It's like their world becomes very expansive, and I'm hearing no limits. So you will be totally free and not limited by anything. So this can be like your job involves travel, or you actually relocate to different countries, or you live a nomadic life. And your journey will be divinely guided. So your future self will spend probably the rest of their life traveling and following their heart wherever it leads them. We also have the card dream. So maybe a lot of you love to travel, have always dreamed of traveling since you were a child, and it's going to come true. Okay, it's going to come true. So let's get the tarot. Or more specific, for pile number 1, what their future self are actually feeling right now wherever they are, for pile number 1. So what pile number 1's future self are actually feeling right now wherever they are, what their future self are actually feeling, pile number 1. Anything else? So first card we got is the Knight of Cups. See? So you are following your dream. You are following the star. You are following where your heart is leading you to. I guess you will also be looking for love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. Just you will spend, your future self will spend the rest of their days to find where whatever to go after whatever makes their heart happy. Okay, second card is Nine of Cups. So your future self is really I mean your future self cups is overflowing. Like all these cards have nothing to do with money, So I don't know whether your future self will be materially abundant, but I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your future self is really, really happy. And I see that you are going to be perfectly fine alone, because all these cards show only your future self and nobody else. See? So your future self will be really just fine on their own, enjoying their life. Third card. Five of Wands. I guess this is not a fight or something or a competition, but your future self will definitely enjoy meeting people from different cultures, cultures that are very, very different from their own, and learn from it. Learn from different cultures. So wow, your future self is going to live a very nomadic life, and they are going to be extremely, extremely, extremely happy. That's how they are going to feel. At the bottom of the deck is Death. So your future self is no longer afraid of anything. Your future self will feel like the sky is the limit. It's like whatever is restricting them, whatever fear, whatever self-limitation, whatever self-sabotage is gone. And before them there is that's the word that I have been looking for. Their horizon will expand to no limit. So your future self will only see limitless possibilities. Your future self will only see limitless horizon. They will go after what makes their heart feel fulfilled, what makes their heart feel alive and full of love. And even if there are conflicts with people from different cultures or different countries they will go to, they will take it as something fun. So not something personal. They will take it as something fun, as a learning experience. So your future self will not only travel around the world, but also learn about different cultures, learn about different ways of life, and they will get a lot of inspiration, creative inspiration to write books or whatever. But your future self will be so, so, so different from who you are right now. The Lovers. So either your future self will meet their divine counterpart through traveling, or they will be in harmony with themselves, like the divine masculine and feminine energy within themselves will be so balanced and so in harmony that they lack nothing. So even though they have nobody, they will be perfectly happy, because they have become united with their true self, their authentic self. But it can also be that if you are desiring union, then travel will bring you to your soulmate. After that, after the Lovers, you got another major arcana, Strength. So your future self will be, it's like they will see a challenge as something fun, not something scary. So look at how she tamed the lion. So your future self will be very bold, and they will take the bull by its horns. The Tower after that, and Ace of Swords. So your future self will embrace any culture shock, anything new, as it's like they will welcome every change. So your future self will really live a nomadic life, and it's like there is nothing, there is very little they will be afraid of. All they can see are possibilities, learning experience, challenge, fun. It's like being in a amusement park 24/7. So yeah. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I don't know how you feel about that. What else should I okay, that's it. So that's how your future self will feel. Hmm. I don't know if I should maybe just channeling any message they want to tell you right now. So message from pile number one's future self to their present day self. Pile number one's future self to their present day self, please. Thank you. Message. Message from pile number one's future self to their present day self. This one wants to come out. Let me get another flipper. Okay, we have protect your dreams. So let me read, because it's it's not upside down. It's yeah, whatever. You are the guardian of your precious dream, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. So if now you are feeling like so far away from what I just described about your future self, it's okay. Just keep the hope alive, okay? You got hope as well here. Hope is always there, even if we cannot see it. Optimistic expectation can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So yeah, remain positive about your dream. Like, don't overindulge in daydreaming, or don't be like don't engage in toxic positivity. That's not what I said, but it's like just keep the hope alive and protect it until, I think you will, with the death card here at the bottom of the deck, it's like the universe will conspire to make this dream come true for you, and you just have to get ready for it. Okay, get prepared for it. And the last message your future self have for you is divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So I think your future self wants to emphasize that you need to pray, meditate to your guides, to like really connect with your guides right now, like clear all your chakras so you can receive spiritual downloads, and it will remove all the fear, anxiety, self-limitation, insecurity, so that you will be fully prepared for what is to come, for your future of literally going around the world in 80 days or something. Yeah. Okay, so that's for you, pile number one. I hope that message resonates. I hope it brings you some assurance, and I hope it comforts you. And I'll see you in future reading. So, pile number two. Those who choose this Halloween decoration, Let's see what your future self is feeling wherever they are right now in the alternate timeline. What your future self is feeling right now in the alternate timeline, somewhere in the future. For pile number 2. I'm sorry that the walls behind me look really ugly, so I need to cover it. Okay, for pile number 2, what your future self of pile number 2, I should have said that. Okay, I'm speaking directly now to the future self of pile number 2 who choose the grave, the tombstone. Future self of pile number 2, can you tell pile number 2's present self what you are feeling right now? What you are feeling right now? The future self of pile number 2. What you are feeling right now? Future self of pile number 2. What you are feeling right now? Life purpose. So pile number 2, your future self will feel so secure and so rooted in their life purpose. So maybe right now you are already working on achieving your life purpose, and in the future your future self will already be very well established in your life purpose, and I think you will get your material abundance from doing your life purpose as well. But let's see, I want to get another card. Future self of pile number 2, please. What are you feeling right now? Future self of pile number 2, tell your present day self what you are feeling right now. What you are feeling exactly. What you are feeling. Future self of pile number 2. Future self of pile number 2, what you are feeling right now exactly. Wow, okay. I like it when the message line up like this nicely. See? You will have a career that also fulfill your life purpose. Oh, wow. And you are protected by the divine, see? So whatever is happening out there in the future, maybe in the distant future, you will not be affected. You will be protected. And it's like you built a safe haven for yourself, and you will kind of shine your light to the world. So you will make a career out of your life purpose. So, well, this is not talking about feelings. It's quite different from pile number 1, but I guess you will feel very secure, very, very anchored. Yeah, very anchored, very secure, very grounded, very abundant. Yeah, that's what you are feeling. Yes, that's what your future self is feeling. At the bottom of the deck, we have grieving, but we have the butterfly. So maybe you will have to let go of your old life to get here. And I think your future self will still grieve sometimes of what they lost. Like maybe you will have to leave your home country behind, your family behind, to fulfill your life purpose. I mean, what I imagine is a missionary. People who work as a missionary. But with the butterfly, I think you will kind of, you will grieve, you will not regret it. Like, this is what I was born to do. This life purpose is what I was born to do. And yes, I am very sad behind, but this butterfly is I am meant to be. So that's what your future self is feeling. And we have love. So your future self will learn to love themselves. So if right now you are still feeling conflicted about your old life, your current life, and what you want to become, in the future, the conflict within you will be gone, and you will feel like so in harmony with yourself. So this message also come up in pile number 1. You will be very protected by Gaia, and this again give me a very established earth energy, very grounded earth energy. And we also have good luck and happiness. You will love what you are doing, you will love yourself, you will feel secure about yourself, and you will have you will gain abundance from doing your life purpose, from doing what your soul is calling. So let's get into the specific for a bit. Pile number 2, future self. What pile number 2's future self? Pile number 2's future self. Please tell your present day self what you are feeling exactly. Pile number 2's future self, what you are feeling. Pile number 2's future self. It takes a while. Pile number 2's future self, what you are feeling right now. Please tell your present day self. Pile number 2's future self. We have the moon. So yeah, I guess that goes with the grieving. So your future self will have mixed feeling, like they will be successful doing what they love or doing what their soul is calling them to do, but they still have it's like sometimes they still doubt whether they are doing the right thing, you know. And we have 2 women here and 2 women here, and all of them are naked. So I sense a few vulnerability with the nakedness, with the nudity. Yeah, it's like your future self will sometimes still feel doubts or melancholy over what they leave behind. It's like sometimes they still feel, is this really me? I mean, I have changed so much. Is this right? Like sometimes they still feel as if they are following an illusion. Interesting. Can we get more clarification on what future self of pile number 2? Can you clarify what do you mean by the moon, please? It's like they don't know whether they still don't know whether they are doing the right thing. Yeah, see? Sometimes I think your future self, even though they probably live off their life purpose, there are still some memories lingering from their past that makes them like wonder whether I'm doing the right thing. They even wonder whether which one is the right thing. Is it the path that I'm currently walking on, or is it the is it what I left behind? That yeah, this card came up at the bottom of the deck of pile number one. So I think pile number one is more sure and more firm. I mean, pile number one's future self are more sure and firm in what they are doing, but you are more like mixed feelings. It's like you are still going to feel it. You are still going through, your future self is still going through it. They are still going through it. But at the bottom of the deck we have the star. I'm going to cover her because YouTube. So I think your spirit guides will assure you that you are doing the right thing. Can we get more information? Future self of pile number two. What are you feeling right now where you are? Future self of pile number two. Can we get two more cards? Future self of pile number two. The cards take some time to come out. I think it's because your future self is still yeah, it's like they're not entirely sure, and they don't really want you to know how they feel, because I don't know, maybe if they tell you how they feel, something like it will ruin the plan, it will ruin the universe plan. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of hesitant to let you know what they feel right now. Okay, I think I will give up. What is it? Page of Swords. Okay, so I think there is a price that they have to pay. Your future self, in order to make a career out of their life purpose, they have to sacrifice something that is really valuable. Or I sense guilt. Ah, yeah, I sense guilt. It's like almost as if they wonder if they did something wrong by leaving their old life behind, because maybe there are people in your life right now that you cannot leave behind, but your future self probably make that decision to leave them behind, and they kind of okay, I said that did I say your future self will not regret it? I think they still have regrets, yeah. That's why the cards took a while to come up, because your future self feel like mixed feeling of leaving a lot of things and people that are valuable to them behind. So with this page of swords, I think this is an advice, or this is them still trying to find out whether they are doing the right thing, still trying to I think their soul and their heart leads them to where they are, but their mind is like still full of doubt. And it's almost like they want to warn you to first, so your future self wants to warn you before you make any major decision. Learn as many information as possible and weigh the consequences so that you will not regret it, because I think they still feel some regret. So let's find out their advice for you. Future self of pile number 2. Based on what you are feeling, what advice will you give pile number 2 right now? Okay, future self of pile number 2, what message or advice you will give pile number 2 right now? What message or advice? Find balance. They want you, so your future self, choose one path over another, but they want your present self through this message to find balance, to try to keep both if you can. So not leaving the people you love completely behind, but also working towards your life purpose. So like having 2 jobs or balancing 2 jobs. Find balance. And you see the book here, Page of Swords is all about learning. So your future self wants you to learn as many information as possible so that you can make a career out of your life purpose and be happy without sacrificing the people you love. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So maybe your future self will be so booked and busy, and they will not have time for their family. And your future self doesn't want you to regret not spending time with your family while they are still alive. So they want you to, so I think they really come through in this message to warn you to not prioritizing one far above another. So try to find balance within your work, your friends, family, loved ones, and play, so that you will not regret it. Okay? Healing. Now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others, yes, even you. You have a power of healing, so maybe you are meant to be a healer. But I think your future self wants you to know that you shouldn't prioritize healing other people, but not healing yourself and your relationship with your family. And this card reminds me of Elsa from Frozen. And you know how Elsa is Elsa has a big destiny, but when she is still trying to accept her exceptional gift, she is hiding it, she is scared, and she kind of isolate herself so that she will not hurt other people with her power. But then she accept her sister Anna's help, and then she opened her heart to good people in her life, and she is healed. She is not afraid of herself and her power anymore. So your future self wants you to know that you don't have to be either one or the other. Like both both uh, both the you who are a healer and the you who loves to play and have time with yourself and your family can come together. Like you don't have to choose one over another, if you get what I mean. Okay, the bottom of the deck is look in the book. So maybe literally read um, books about how to make peace with yourself, how to meet yourself, like self-help books that will help you to balance your life, that will help you to not hate some parts of yourself. And it's like your future self wants to tell you, don't hate some part of yourself over another, and also don't prefer parts of yourself over another. Like you have to love all parts of you and all aspects of your life and yourself. Okay, all right, so that's for pile number 2. Now pile number 3. So I hope that reading resonates, and I hope it helps. Yeah, that was like that was like an unexpected. So pile number 3, those who choose this, what their future self is feeling. So future self of pile number 3. Whew, sorry. Future self of pile number 3. Future self of pile number 3. How are you feeling right now where you are? Future self of pile number 3. Future self of pile number 3. How are you feeling right now? Future self of pile number 3. Family. Future self of pile number 3. What are you feeling? Okay. Is there anything else? Future self of pile number 3. I feel like the card jumped out too fast. Future self of pile number 3. Any other messages on how you are feeling right now? Alright. So we have answer and we have truth. Sorry. Answer and truth along with family. So, 4 on the timer. So future self of pile number 3, they will feel, here the truth set you free. So your future self will get an answer that they have been looking for. It's interesting how this sage, one of his eyes is blind, but the other eye see beyond what is seen. So your future self will be able to see the answer beyond what can be seen. And they will acknowledge it as truth, and it will It will erase all doubts, fear, anxiety, fogginess, uncertainty. So your future self will be very certain. They will be very enlightened. Very enlightened, and they will eventually find the answer they are looking for, and the answer may not be what they like. They may not like the answer, but I think, sorry, correction. I think your future self will find out an answer or the truth that you are currently seeking. And the answer or the truth may not be what the present day you would like, but your future self will be able to see um, the good, the yeah, the goodness of the truth. I don't know how to phrase it properly, but they will see the benefit. They will see why it has to be that way. They will see why you are going through what you are going through right now. It's like they will see beyond that, beyond your suffering, and they will see that it will be for the best. So whatever you are going through right now, whatever questions that you are asking. So for example, you may be asking why I haven't found my soulmate. And then your future self will know why. And maybe the truth, the answer is not what you want to hear right now, but your future self will completely understand, accept it, and even embrace it because they know that it's for the best. Okay? And I don't know, it has something to do with family. So maybe right now you don't like your family. I don't know, I have a feeling that you want to be, you cannot wait to get away from your family and be independent. But I think with the answer, the truth, and family, I think you will understand that your family is actually play important part in your in achieving happiness, in achieving fulfillment. Let's see with tarot. Okay, future self of pile number 3, please. How exactly are you feeling right now, where you are in your timeline? Future self of pile number 3, how exactly are you feeling right now? Please describe to us in more detail. To take more. Describe what you are feeling right now in more detail. Future self of pile number 3. Oh, okay. Okay, the cards that flip are Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, sorry, Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Death again. My God, Death came up for all 3 piles. So this is what they are feeling right now. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Death. So let me see. What are the messages? There are also some additional cards that did not flip, but they want to say something. What they are feeling right now. Ah, I think your future self will have to accept the fact that some things cannot go their way. Like, not all things can go their way. So, you see this Ten of Swords? It's like your future self will eventually give up in finding the answer. So they have been trying to find the answer with all the swords there. Probably they have consulted, I don't know, many people. Probably they have, it's like they have, their mind have gone round and round in circles until they are just, they cannot think anymore. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. I think your future self with the Hermit here. Your future self, I don't know if you are an introvert, but I think you prefer to work alone. You prefer to lead a separate life. Probably, maybe if you could live in the woods by yourself, in a very nice little house, you will do it. Like, you don't like people. I think your present day self don't like people, but I think your future self will accept the fact that you have to, in some things you need the help of other people, especially with regards to your livelihood, your career. And I think you will have to resign to the fact that some things will not go. You cannot have everything, okay? You cannot just have everything. Like, you have to be realistic. And yeah, that. Some of you probably need to go back to work. I mean, if you are currently opening a business or something, you have to either go back to work or you have to work with others. And these are the cards that didn't flip, but it feels like they wanted to say something. We have this. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about career. All of them are swords. This reminds me of the Truth. And I think your present day self wants to choose one path over another, but your future self knows that it has to be a balance. It's like you cannot overindulge in your fantasy, because it will stress you out, especially with regards to finances. So I think your future self wants to tell you that how they are feeling. They don't like it. They don't like it, but they have come to terms with it. So I want to pull one more card. What you are feeling right now, future self of pile number 3. What you are feeling right now, 55 on the timer. What you are feeling right now, future self of pile number 3. Like, give us a final card on what you are exactly feeling. Queen of Wands. I think, Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And the Star. So these are what you cannot see. I think things will turn out better than you imagine right now. I think the present day you think that you have to go after your passion alone, and you have to separate yourself from your family, maybe because your family doesn't approve of your choice or something, or your family, you feel like your family is slowing down your manifestation. But I guess you have your future self wants to tell you that the truth is, you can live in harmony with your family and still achieving your life purpose at the same time, still being you. And I think it's going to be liberating. So your future self will feel liberated because they know that the truth is not like what they thought. How to say this? It's like in order for you to be yourself, to become your most authentic self, to become your best self, you don't have to isolate yourself so that you can do whatever you like. You can do that while still connecting with your family, while still connecting with the people you love. Can we get more? How are you feeling? Number 3's future self. Just one final card, please. Thank you. Especially about this Queen of Wands. Can you get... Oh, okay. This card come up again. So your future self, oh my God. They really emphasize the message. So your future self finally realized the importance of family. So they really come through in this message. I think you have to check pile number 2 also. The message is almost similar. So you can be yourself without sacrificing your family. And your future self, I think your future self will realize the importance of family. And actually, maybe they will realize that they can be themselves, they can achieve their life purpose, they can be whoever they are meant to be, while having their family by their side. So there is going to be a compromise, not compromise, but there is going to be a kind of reconciliation between your family and you, so that you can live authentically with your family by your side. Alright, so future self of pile number 3. Do you have a final message for pile number for your present day self? Future self of pile number 3. Future self of pile number 3. Do you have a message for your present day self? What's this? Come together. Yeah, I think your future self wants you to know that your family can be your ally with come together. And it's like you don't have to go after your life purpose alone. So maybe you are an introvert or something. and you don't really like to have other people on board, but I think your future self knows the truth, and you may not like it, but I think working with other people will actually take you faster to where you are. So this family can also be soul family, okay? So don't be afraid to build a connection. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So building connection, okay? Building connection. Either that um, or make peace with your loved one. Without sacrificing yourself, you can make peace with your loved one. Celebration. I think you will meet your soulmate through this networking. Okay? Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Okay, so I think the message is not just about your immediate family, but it's more like you don't have to do things alone. And if you are the type of person who wants to live alone so that you can do whatever you like, it's like it's probably going to be satisfying at first, but in the long term it's not going to be feasible. It's not going to last for a long time. You need people, you need soul family, you need a team. So you have to work with other people, and maybe it's difficult for you, maybe because you are an introvert, you don't like people, or you have given up on people, but there are still good people out there, and your future self know that truth. Your future self will realize that we can make people, we can make our family come around to accept us, and we can make people who probably, like, maybe at first sight you like to judge people, but then you realize that these people, it's like you will see where they come from, and you will be able to come into agreement with them, and they will become like, it's like you will open your heart. And that's the truth that your future self wants you to know, is that um, as long as you open your heart and try to understand people, they will understand you as well. So this is a mirror, and I think this is also saying that if you feel triggered by other people, that's because you are similar. There is the same wound within you that also exists in the other person. So your future self will heal from that, and it's like your future self will be able to empathize more with people. They will be able to see the same insecurities, same triggers in other people, and they will be able to, like, understand people more, and as a result of that, um, they will make more friends, and they will be able to network because they understand people more. So this is about you coming out of your shell, coming out of the hermit mode, and try to mingle, and try to connect with people, and try to see people from a more objective point of view, and not from your subjective judgment, or not from your trigger or your insecurity. Okay? All right, so I hope that makes sense. And yeah, that's for today's reading, the channeling from your future self. I hope it helps. If you like to book a personal reading, my details are down below in the description box. I will put it after this live goes public. And And yeah, subscribe, like if you resonate with my videos. It will help my channel grow. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.